Friends, this was not planned at all. Leah and I are headed to St. Louis. We're going to St. Louis because she has training, right?
And a Christmas party.
And a Christmas party. And it's going to be awesome. But so this morning, or this afternoon, I was cleaning out the car because I always love to clean out the car before going on a long trip. And something happened, which I was just like, I got to share this with people because I hope it'll encourage them. But what happened is I have this shop vac that I got a couple years ago for the houses my brothers and I used. And it's a really nice shop vac. And halfway through vacuuming the car, which I haven't done in a long time, it started to make a weird noise, started to stink, and then just died. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And this is on top of, so I'm like, this is a really expensive shop vac that just broke. And this is on top of, just a couple days ago, I see this leak on my water heater in the house that we own. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is a water heater and this is really, really expensive. And so I gotta get we have to get a new water heater. And then right before that, we were painting and I'm putting up this shelving, and we had some awesome people get us these plates and dinnerware for just being able to host people and have our neighbors over and stuff. Like, we love these things.
Yeah, it was my favorite wedding gift.
Her favorite wedding gift.
It was a really nice set by some wonderful ladies at our church.
And I'm putting up this shelving, and what do you know? Just crashed everywhere. Broke all this stuff. So today, as I'm vacuuming, I'm thinking through hope and what hope is, because I'm preaching about hope and to start off the Advent season at Neighborhood Church this Sunday. So I'm thinking about hope, and just as my vacuum dies, God was just like, Eric, this vacuum, this water heater, these plates, all of this stuff is just transient. Like, you can put all your energy and effort into making your house look nice, to getting these new things, to spend it. Because I was just like, this is more money, more money, more money. And he was just like, Eric, you cannot put your hope on the things on this earth. Like, you can only put your hope, your full assurance in my Son, in Christ, because that's the only thing that lasts. That's the only thing that won't, like, let you down. And it's just crazy because this is a season where Leah and I have been talking, and just last weekend was my last video for shooting weddings for the season, but also just for a while, because we feel like God's calling us to church planting and to support raising. So I told my boss I'm not shooting any more wedding videos. So all this stuff just happened, like these big priced items, just like
right after you took that step of faith.
Right after I took that step of faith. But today God just clearly spoke to me and said, Eric, don't put your hope in this world, because none of these things are ever going to satisfy. They're always going to break. You can't take them with you. You can't do any of that. But the only hope you should have is in my Son and in Christ. So I just want to encourage you guys with that. You got anything you want to say or add to that as I kind of shared?
Yeah, I was going to say this morning, it went along kind of well in my ladies' Bible study. We talked about in James how the poor man is supposed to be, be happy in a situation, and the rich man is supposed to be happy in his humility that he's supposed to have. And the sun rises and it scorches the flowers and the grass. Everything passes away, and even the rich man will pass away in the middle of all of his endeavors. And so just kind of piled on this sense of like, do not put our hope and our trust in these material things and the worldly things, whether it's what we're trying to succeed for and go for. And a lot of it for us, the house, was like just making it welcoming and suitable for large parties, and as well as just like things in general, like a shop vac, which was really nice to have. So yeah, it was really good timing. We feel God really teaching us. And again, what a timely place for it to be taught to us. A good friend of mine also was in a situation. She just got her job, and she got in a car accident and her phone died. And it's like, why does it always seem to come in these weird times? And let me tell you, I just think God has a really powerful and perfect way of addressing things in our lives at different times. And for us right now, have hope in Him and not our material things.
So I hope that encouraged you. What God left me with is my boy Peter in the Bible says, put your hope or put your full assurance on the grace that is to be revealed to you at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. And that's just one thing that God just sunk into my heart today, is like, put your full hope, put your full assurance on the grace of Jesus and his return, not on this world and not on these things. So I hope that encouraged you. That's what God's been teaching us. We're going to have fun in St. Louis. And yeah.
Maybe we'll show you a picture or two.
Yeah, maybe a picture or two.
Woo woo. Peace out.